Hello again. Welcome back. It's bingo night. Let me just check that I'm live. Just check my page. Yes, I am. So, excuse me, I'm just finishing a sweet. So tonight, we've got some fun stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know when you're here. So we've got some bingo, which I'll explain to you in a minute. And we've got some live crafting. But let's see who we've got with us. There we go. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. Alright, so I can see views. Leave me a comment. Tell me when you're here. Hi Kat. Hi Lynn. Hi Doreen. Welcome. Now, the plan for tonight is that, hi Linda, welcome, is that obviously we're going to play bingo. And I'm going to do some crafting. But if you haven't already chosen your bingo numbers, okay, we're going to play 3 rounds. So if you're on here, because I can see there's more people on here than I have numbers for. If you're on here and you'd like to play, then all you need to do is just in the comments now, just tell me, just pick 5 numbers between 1 and 25, and they'll be the numbers that you play with. Okay, so I'll give you guys, hi Sue, welcome, because I want to try and wait for everyone who's picked numbers to come on before we get started. We're waiting for a couple. And then if you haven't got your numbers yet, then just leave me a comment here with the 5 numbers between 1 and 25 that you'd like to play with, okay? So I really don't want anyone to lose out. Well, as I say, we're playing 3 rounds of bingo tonight, and for each round, the prize is a £25 gift voucher to spend in my online shop. So hopefully some of you will get some nice little shopping sprees from this evening. So we've got Sue, we've got Linda, we've got Kat, we've got Lynn. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how it's going to work tonight, okay? Well, actually, I'll wait a few minutes for everybody to get on board. So I'll just recap on what we've done today. It's been quite a long day. Well, it's not really been a day. It's been an afternoon. I've enjoyed it. I have had a lot of fun. It's been great seeing you guys interacting and everything. It's interesting. I posted some questions just before I came on about what the favourite bundles were and all of that. So we've got quite a mixed bag, actually. The Jar of Flowers punch set seems to be popular, and I'll be using that tonight. Hi Kathy, hello again, welcome. And we've got Sue. Excellent. In terms of the in colours, again, quite a broad range. No one really seems to be very keen on the old cinnamon cider. Maybe it's because I haven't used it, I don't know. Maybe I'll convince you. I wonder if I've extended your wish lists in terms of what you're after. I know I posted a question to see what's on your lists. And again, great little mix of stuff on there. All of them great choices. Some of you are providing suggestions of stuff that maybe you're tempting me rather than just me tempting you. If you haven't already done so, or you missed the earlier videos, do go back and have a listen, a watch, whatever you want to call it, and enjoy. There is still time to enter into my big prize draw, so you can enter into that by signing up as a demonstrator, which some of you have already done. Thank you very much. By joining my stamp club, by signing up for the paper shares, which has started to fill up, which is great. Hi, Emma. Emma, you haven't given me numbers for bingo, and I want you to join in. So why don't you tell me what 5 numbers you want to play with tonight. Any 5 numbers between 1 and 25. So do that while I keep going, because I don't want you to miss out. Yes, I know, cinnamon cider is not great. I'm not sure what I'd put it with other than the yellow, so I'll have to have a little bit of a play with that. That's what I was saying. So yes, for the prize draw. So there's been lots of comments and everything going on tonight, and every time you comment, you get an entry into the draw. Every time you share a video, you get entered into the draw. You get 3 entries into the draw. You just did. Emma, was that on the pinned post? Let me just go have a look. Hang on a minute. Here we go. Thank you, Emma. So let me just write those down. 23. Forgot to press the button, Emma. I know. It's been a day, hasn't it? And I know I've worked you all hard. With the scavenger hunts. I was planning to kind of go through it tonight with you and tell you what all the correct answers were, but I thought if I do that, we'll be here till midnight. So instead, before we get going, I am going to just announce the winners. So first of all, the Catalogue Safari, which was the first hunt we had this morning. The winner of that is Kathy. So Kathy, well done. And you've won the Petal Pink Rhinestone Gems. Nice. So I shall pop those in the post to you. So well done. Congratulations. If you didn't win, don't worry. Every correct answer that you gave will be entered into the draw on Monday. And the top prize for that is you get to pick any of the kits from the new catalogue. So that's cool. Then on to the scavenger hunt. So the winner of the scavenger hunt is Emma. So well done, Emma. Welcome, Doreen. Good to have you. So you've won the frosted flower embellishments. They're cool, aren't they? They're pretty. So I'll pop those in the post to you. Well done, Emma. And then I have a special prize for the scavenger hunt. This is the Eagle Eyes prize, and that is for Sue, because Sue quite rightly spotted that numbers 6 and 7 were the same as each other, and that number 8 kind of got lost, but I put it in at the end. So thank you very much, Sue, and for that you get the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. So this is a pack of 5 different colours. So what are the colours on here? It doesn't say, but they look kind of, so you got pink and green and purple. So some lovely colours on there. So well done, Sue. So there we go. Before we even get going, we've got some prizes. Okay. Now, before we go into the bingo, I want to give out some more prizes because I've got tons here. So I've got a challenge for you. You ready? Fastest finger first on this one. So I'm going to give away, I did it earlier today, but for my retired printed paper, I've cut it up into 6x4 sheets, okay? And this is just one of the packs. This is the Clubhouse. So I'm putting together random sampler packs of these, which has got about 20 sheets in each one, and I'm going to give these away. So the first 5 people to comment yes please on this post will get one of these. So go, let's see who the first 5 are, and while you do that, I'll just get myself set up. Let's see. Just making sure your comments come through in good time. High five, yeah, absolutely. Yes, please, Sue, Emma, Kathy, Kat. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and Susan, well done. So let me write that down. And Linda, okay. So you got Linda, I think that's 6, but that's fine. Linda, Susan, Kat, Emma, and Sue. Fantastic, well done. And Lynn. Okay, right, let's do one more. I've got loads, so. All right, so we're going to leave it at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, how the bingo tonight is going to work, all right, is I have somewhere the numbers, the top of numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out the numbers one by one. If your number, if your number is called out, okay, then you type B into the comments. So for example, if I call out 25 and 25 is your number, then you call out B. When you get your second number, you type BI into the comments. Third is BIN, fourth is BING, and fifth is BINGO. So the first person to type BINGO in the comments wins the prize. Okay? Does that make sense? And we'll just keep on going until somebody wins all three prizes. So we'll do a bit of bingo, then we'll make a card, then we'll do a bit of bingo, make a card, ding, 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 ding. That makes sense? Any questions? Tell me now before we get started, okay? So I'll try and, there we go. So make sure you've got your numbers, all right? And now we'll go eyes down. Let's get started for the first one, okay? So the first number is 24. We'll just make sure that there's somewhere that you can see, okay? 24. So like I said, if you've got 24, then type B into the comments, okay? Next is 25. Anybody got 25? Okay. All right. Next is 9. I know some of these numbers are visible, but I'm closing my eyes when I'm picking, okay? So it is random. So we've got 24, 25, and 9. Okay, so let's see the comments. If anybody there, I just want to make sure that the comments are working and I'm seeing them all. Okay, so let me just, here we go. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got some B's. Well done, ladies. Okay, so we're on, which is great. Okay. Anne, I see that you've joined, but you haven't chosen 5 numbers. So what I suggest you do is if you leave me a comment with the 5 numbers that you want, and I'll include you in the next round. There's going to be 3 rounds tonight, okay? Right, so we've got 3 B's. Let's move on. So the next number is 22. Anybody with 22? I'm not going to try and do the bingo calls because I don't know them. All right. Next we have 18. Okay. Anybody else? Let's see. 18. Next is 4. Still no BIs or B so far. Okay, let's keep going. 1. I'm going slowly because I know there's a time delay on Facebook, so I want to make sure that everybody's got a chance. Next is 19. Okay. Next up is 20. Oh, well done, Linda. Linda's on B. Excellent. So 20. Then we have 21. Sue's on B. Excellent. We're on the board. All right, let's go. 21. Next we have Kathy's on B. Excellent. 13. Next up, 15. Oh, Blue's on BI. Sue's on BI. Excellent. Next is 16. Kathy's on BI. 16. Next is 3. Kathy's on BIN. Woohoo! Susan's on BI. Okay, let's see what's next. 5. Got 5. Emma's on B. Yoo-hoo, Emma, you're in. Oh, Lynn's on BIN as well. Cool. Right. 10 is the next one. Doreen's on BI. Oh, Kathy's on BING. You only need one more, Kathy. Let's see. Number 8. Sue's on BIN. Doreen's on BI. Emma's on BIN. Next, 14. Yay, Kat, you're on B. Excellent. Right. Yes, Kathy's on bingo. So let me just check your numbers, Kathy. So Kathy's got 3, 8, 13, 15, and 20. Woohoo! Well done, Kathy. Brilliant. So for you, that is a £25 spending spree in my online shop. I will message you afterwards. But basically how it will work is if you decide what you want to order, send me the details and I'll place the order for you. Okay? But I'll send you a message afterwards. Well done. Yay. Congratulations. So we'll put all those away. Okay? And we'll put those away for the next round. Okay, so we'll use the same numbers next time. That's all right, Doreen. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. No, as I say, we've got 2 more goes, so you got plenty of time. Now, if you're on and you'd like to play, but you haven't already chosen your numbers, you can do so while I make the next card. So all you've got to do is leave me a comment telling me the 5 numbers you want to play with. They have to be between 1 and 25, okay? And then you're in for the next round. So let's put that away for the moment, and now we're going to make a card, okay? So we're going to start with the Forever Fern stamp set. And I've referred to this a few times this evening or today. I really love this, and the dies that go with it are also super. So you can see, so you've got the dies that cut out the images, and then you've just got some general flourishes and things like that. Okay, so what we're going to do today, I need to just get some cards. Just 1 second. I think we'll try that. Let's use this. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to start with a Whisper White card base. Okay. And then we've got a layer of mint macaron. And then we've got a layer of Whisper White. Okay. And then I've got a scrap. So what I'm also going to use is the Tasteful Labels dies. And I'm going to see, I want to use the hello, this little hello sentiment here. And I want to cut out one of these little circles. So yes, so that's that one. Okay. So colours I'm going to use for this, I'm going to use some mint macaron, some shaded spruce, and some rococo rose. Yeah, Linda, this is beautiful. I think it's one of those ones that you're just going to pull out again and again and again, because you just can't get enough of foliage and leaves and things like that. So let's ink some of this stuff up. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the hello in the shaded spruce. Okay. Here we go. All right, and then we can die cut that in a second. And then I'm also going to, I think I'm going to stamp this like the little, not quite berries, just round leaves, I guess. And I'm going to stamp that in, I think, Rococo Rose. So I'm just going to stamp a few of these bits and pieces, and then I'm just going to die cut them all out. There you go. Okay, and then what else? I think we'll just have these small leaves. Okay. And I'm going to stamp those in mint macaron, I think. Okay. Whoops. There we go. I mean, look at that. That is just so beautiful. Stamp it again. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my dies, which are here. Already created a mess. Hi Amy, welcome. Amy, if you want to play bingo with us, which I think you might, we're going to play another round of it when I finish this card. So in the comments, if you tell me 5 random numbers between 1 and 25, that you'd like to play with, just put them in the comments and I'll make sure you're included in the next round. Okay, so let's see. So we've got this piece, and then we've got the 2. I love the fact that we've got these leaves go opposite ways, and we've got the 2 dies for them. I think that's really cool. And then I'm going to bring in my shaded spruce. Okay, and I think I'll cut this big one fit on my scrap. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. So this isn't a stamp, this is just a scrap. And then see, we've got these tiny little ones. I'm just going to cut out some of these as well. And again, I like the fact that there's multiples because it means I can cut out lots of little bits. Okay, there we go. So bear with me a second, and I'm just going to die cut all these pieces out. I'll be right back. Okay. Okey-dokey. Okay, so here are our green pieces stuck to the mat because they've come out nicely. So I'll just pop those there. Okay, and then we'll just cut these other images. Okay, so that. Just line these all up carefully. Go. Okay. Oops. All right, so now we have our other pieces. Okay. And I just wanted to show you how this circle die cutter, I just love this. Look at the edge of that there. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? And then it leaves behind around the edge of what you've left. So if you want to do apertures or something, it's just really, really gorgeous. I love that. Now that's from the Tasteful Labels die set, this one here. Okay, so we'll put all these to one side. Let's just pop those bits out. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's bring in our piece. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as our template, so to speak, for our stamping. Okay, so I'm going to use the same kind of colors. So let me I've just spread my stuff everywhere here. I'm completely disorganized, so bear with me one second. I'm just going to put my ink pads where they're not going to cause me a problem. or at least I hope they don't. I've got my die pieces over here, put those there, and then we've got our bits. Okay, alrighty, so we'll start with this one. There we go. Okay, and then we want this, and I think I'll want this as well. And you know, I don't think I want this quite as obvious as this. I don't want quite so much, and that was part of the reason why I picked this big one, is that I can snip it to make it smaller. Okay, so I can just use little bits rather than lots of big bits. Okay, so what I want to do to begin with is I want to take this, and I tell a lie because I've just realized, see, I'm learning it myself, is that this die does actually cut out an actual image. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. So I'm going to use my mint macaron. Okay, and I'm going to stamp off because I just want it very subtle in the background. Okay. There we go. And I'm not terribly worried about this bit here because I know that my piece is going to cover that. Okay, so you can see I'm stamping off so that we've got a lovely subtle effect. There we go. And then we'll just add a little bit more down here. And add a little bit in the corner. There we go. Okay, and then I'm actually going to stamp a little bit behind our hello. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so now we're just going to build the other elements of our wreath, so to speak. Okay. And I think I'm actually going to stamp another one of these. I think I need two, so let me grab a scrap of white. There we go. It's over here. Here we go. Whoops. And get it lined up properly. Okay. And I've decided not to use these two bits because I don't really like them. The way that, well, I like the bits, but I just don't like what they're doing. And then we've got a little splodge here. Okay, So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use the Rococo Rose. And I'm just going to stamp off and just add a few bits here and there for some texture. Again, stamping off. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of, add a little bit of ribbon as well. Now again, you could do a really, really simple card with this where you literally just stamp that large image. Don't have to do anything major to it. Okay, so now I'm just going to add this. I'm just going to add our ribbon. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. Put on top. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my glue. Just a little bit on the back. If I can get it to come out. There you go. Just a little on the back, and I'm just going to pop these in around roughly where I had them before. Okay. Go. Don't need a huge amount, and I don't want a huge amount either because I want a bit of texture. So I want them to kind of pop up. There we go, that's that. And then just the tiniest little bit of glue on these little guys. There we go, and I had another one there. I knew I had another one somewhere. So, Lynn, the name of this stamp set is Forever Fern. Okay, and I'm going to add a few more leaves. So I'm just going to snip this one down a little bit more. That's why I cut the big one, because it meant that I knew that I'd be able to just add bits and pieces. So if you've got a big die like this, it's always handy. You can just cut it down. There we go. Alrighty. So then I'm going to Wink of Stella this. I met the challenge, Lynn. On my last video, I did not use Wink of Stella on my projects, but I need to use it on this one. I just can't manage without. Okay, so I'm going to add it onto these pink bits, and I'm also going to spritz. So let me just get some ink into the barrel. Let's get my other pen. I think it's fuller. Yes, so we'll get a better spritz. There we go. Can you see? You see the spritz on that? That looks really cool. And then to finish it off, I'm just going to add a few little rhinestones. Popping in there. There we go. Okay. And then we're just going to glue this to our mint macaron card base. There we go. Oh yeah. And then, see, at one point this card looked like it was going to be a mess. And that's the thing with doing these sorts of collage-y kind of cards, is that you just got to play around with stuff. And it usually works out in the end. So there we go. That's card number 1. Hope you like that one. Let me just tidy my bits away. So as I said, we used the Forever Fern stamp set and the coordinating dies, and we also used the Tasteful Labels dies to cut this gorgeous little circle here. Okay, so let me just clear a bit of space because next we're going to play another round of bingo. So get your numbers ready. We're going to play for another £25 shopping spree. Woohoo! Right, so let's close up the ink pads because we don't want them. There we go. Alrighty, so let's put those away. Right, so who's ready for some more bingo? Okay. Say yes, please, if you are. Let's put that there so we can bring it back at the end. All right, let's clear our spot. Okay. Don't worry, ladies, we've got 2 more cards to go after this. So I hope you've got yourselves a nice cup of tea or a glass of wine or whatever it is. That's your tipple of choice. Okay, we're ready for the next go. Bring it, Emma. Whoa, that sounds competitive. Are you ready to go? Okay, right. Eyes down, ladies, for the next round of bingo. Let's see. So the first number is 10. Remember how to play? B, then B-I, B, then B-I-N. You know the way. You know how it goes. Okay? Right, so we've got 10. We've got 22. And we've got 9. Oh, Emma! Straight off the bat there, you've got B. Susan's got B. Oh, this might be a quick game. Let's see how we go. 21. Oh, Linda's got B as well. We've got some good numbers going now then. 25. 13. Oh, Susan's BI. Doreen's B. Excellent. Oh, Sue is B as well. 25 and 13 were obviously good numbers. Right. 18. 24. So we've still got Linda on. Susan's in the lead on BI. Oh my God, Susan's got BIN. Woohoo! Getting exciting now. Number 4. Lynn is on the board with B. Oh, Doreen's got BI. Next up is 19. Who's got 19? Oh, Lynn's BI as well. Linda. Oh, Doreen's BIN. Oh, so you've got 2 on BIN. Excellent. 14. No, Kat, you didn't. Never know. Maybe the next time. We've still got another game to go. Hang in there. You never know. All right, number 1. Linda's BIN. It's going to be a close one, this one, I think. What's next? Number 3. Oh, Lynn's BIN. Cat's LOL. What does that mean? I know what LOL means. Emma, you started well. You got one, didn't you? Oh, look, these are all turned over. Hang on. Oh, there you go, Kat. You got one. B. You're on the board. Yay. Right, next is 16. We've got a BING, maybe. have a look. Next is 6. Gosh, I'm excited and I'm not playing. What we got next? Number 8. Oh, Emma B.I., well done. Okay, next up. Oh, Doreen is B-I-N-G. You're not bingo, are you, Doreen? Let's just check. 3, 10, 13. No, you're not you're not bingo just yet. You're B-I-N-G. Linda's B-I-N-G. Oh my gosh, it's going to be close. Lynn is on B-I-N-G. Oh, it all comes down to the next number. What's it gonna be? Let's see. Next number is 12. Does that give anybody bingo? Oh, lots of emojis there. Excellent. Next is 20. Cat's B-I. Still only B-I-N-G. No bingo yet. Okay, let's try another one. 17. Oh, Emma's on B-I-N. See, you're catching up, Emma. Don't know what's happening to Doreen. Got some fabulous comments coming through. Right, number 7. Woohoo! Cat B-I-N. Well done. Next is 11. Oh my God, Doreen, have you got bingo? Let's have a look. Let's check. So 3, 10, 13, 21, and 24. Well done, Doreen. Bingo! Yay! Cat, you got so close. You got to B-I-N-G. You nearly made it. Sue, you made it to B-I-N-G. Well done, Doreen. That's £25 gift voucher for you. I'll be in touch with how to spend it. I'm sure you'll have no difficulty in picking something to spend it on. Okay, so let me just put these away and then we'll move on to another card. Well done, Doreen. Great stuff. Do you know what? I like this bingo. This is fun. Maybe we'll do it again. What do you guys think? Right, so what should we do next? I think next, well, first I've left my stamps out, so which is not a good idea. So let me just put those away while you all settle down after all that excitement, and we'll just get ready for the next project. So the next project, I'm going to use the Jar of Flowers stamp set and punch, which I know is a favourite of a lot of you. So I'll have a bit of a play with that. Just get rid of some of these. You should see the state of my desk today. There's just stuff, and I've tried my best to clean up in between. Fingers were too excited, Doreen. Oh, I hope it doesn't do your blood pressure any harm. Just breathe deep, and we'll move on to. So we've got a bit of cards now, just to calm everything down. Okay. Alright. So, as I said, we're going to use the Jar of Flowers stamp set, and this one doesn't have any sentiments with it, so I'm going to use the new Many Mates set as well. Okay. So we've got a Whisper White card base. Okay, and then we've got Craving Folk or Crafting Folk. Do you know what, Emma? I think probably both are true. Right, so we've got a layer of just jade. So this is the new green. I love this color. And then we've got our Whisper White layer. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp and then we've got our punch. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp our jar. Okay, so I'm going to, let's have a look. So I want the main jar. Okay, and then I want the water. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to use for these is I'm going to use Smoky Slate for the jar, and I'm going to use some Pool Party for the water. Obvious choice. Lynn says, show us. What would you like me to show you? Oh, you mean show you my desk? I'll show you a photograph at the end if that's what you mean. Okay, and then we want the stalks here. Okay, and I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz, I think, for these. And then the flowers, I think, let me think, what flowers do I want? I think I want these ones. So, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just try and work out the layout on this. So we want that there, and then I think I want this. Yeah, I want quite a fat. Yeah, I'm just thinking to myself, ladies. My apologies. Okay, right. So I think we're just about there. Alright, you need a big block. Let's use this one. Okay. Alright, so on my scrap, I'm going to stamp my desk. I thought that's what you meant, Lynn. I'll show you at the end. I'll take a picture. Alright, so I'm just going to stamp the jar using Smoky Slate, and then I'm going to take the Pool Party. Now these are reversible stamps. I'll show you what I mean, okay? So I'm going to stamp this like so, okay? And then I'm going to flip it over, okay? Now, to clean it first, that's why I won't stick. Go. And then you can stamp a solid image. Okay. Now, to stamp the solid image, you really need something underneath because these are photopolymer stamp sets. So I'm just going to get something. Just 1 second. Where's my Pierce mat? Here we go. Alrighty. So let's just grab what I want here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop it on here. Okay, and then ink it up. Go, and then stamp it into my jar. Okay, and there we go. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to punch it out. Let's line that up. Now, there's all sorts of stuff that you could do with this. You could make shaker cards, you could stamp a window sheet. There are like little domes, which I've got coming, that fit inside for making shaker cards. Just a lot that you can be doing with this, okay? I'm just going to keep it fairly simple for tonight. Okay, so let's then stamp our stems. I'm trying to work out which is the, so this is the top and this is the bottom. Okay, and then we're just going to stamp that. Now I'll give you a quick tip. When you're stamping your stems, stamp them at this line here, not at the top. Okay, because if you stamp them at the top, then they kind of dangle in midair. Whereas here, you'll see. Okay, there you go. Alrighty, so then I'm going to put some ribbon around this anyway. So let's close this up a bit. Okay. So now we'll bring back in our piece, and our jar is going to go here. So I'm going to stamp this, and I'm going to stamp this in smoky slate. What will I use to colour? No, I'll use my inks to colour this. Okay, so we'll stamp. So we'll just use this as a guide to position. Okay, and then just pop that there. There we go. And then our jar will go like that. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some blends. So I've got my got some Old Olive, and I think I'm going to do let's do some pink. So I'm going to use, let's see what have I got. It's real red. Don't want red. Oops. So we've got Flirty Flamingo, and let's do some purple and some light purple. Whoop. We've got some Highland Heather, and I think we'll just bring in some Mango Melody just in case we want a hint of yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to colour my greens first. So again, I'm using my Stampin' Blends, but you can use your watercolour pencils, you can use your ink pads and your blender pens. You can use whatever you like, really. Okay, as always with these colours, there's myriad ways that you can colour your images. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to, so we'll start with our pink. We'll start with our light pink here. Okay, and then I'm just going to add some dark in the center. So I'm going to add some shading. As you can see, I'm not being especially careful with this. Now you could spend a long time and a lot of effort and energy, if that's what you so desired, shading and colouring all of this, and it would look stunning. But I'm just going to give it a quick once over, because it's really just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, so again, I'm just adding some lines on the dark, kind of where the petals are, where the bases of the petals are. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my light and then just blend that. So you've got a variation of colour. This would also be a great image for Emboss Resist. So again, if you struggle a little bit with colouring, then Emboss Resist is great because it helps you stay inside the lines. Okay. There we go, just keep adding until I'm happy with the colour, and then we'll add some Mango Melody at the back. So we'll start with our dark. Oop, I want my brush tip. Okay. Yes, Lynn, another one to the list. Our lists are all getting very long. It's always the way though, isn't it? But don't forget, you don't need to get it all at once. And in some sense, sometimes, you know, I tend to get them all at once because I do a lot of videos and things. But when you're buying your stuff, sometimes it's better to buy it in dribs and drabs, because then you've got time to play with it. You've got time to experiment, because if you get a load of stamp sets all at once, Just going to go back over this purple and pink ones. Sometimes if you get a load of stamp sets all at once, you're gonna get overwhelmed, and you just kind of play with it maybe once and then move on to the next new thing. So it is nice, I think, to stagger your purchases, and that's why I created the stamping club, because it allows you to do just that. You spend £30 a month each month for 5 months, so it's an affordable amount. It allows you to get, you know, a new stamp set or something once a month, gives you time to play with it. And then every month, because what will happen is if you've got 5 people in it, is that then the order goes above 150, which means that somebody will get Stampin' Rewards, which is basically free stuff. So it's credit to spend in the catalogue. And each month everybody takes a turn. So again, I'm going to use a dark green for that actually. So it means, like, in your month, you know, you spend your 30, but you get £15, or if the order's more than that, you get more in credit. So it's a great way to just build your supplies without having to spend too much all at once. And the other thing, of course, is that what I do is, for anyone who's in that club, is every month is I send you all a free, like an online tutorial. So I just send you a PDF and a video tutorial for 4 different cards for you to make. Sorry, I'm just trying to not go too mad on this. For you to make at home. So it's a really good deal. And like I say, you can just build your supplies. And of course, if you sign up for that, then you get an entry. You get 5 entries, I think it is, into my prize draw. So you need to sign up by the 30th of June, and the club starts in July. So I've posted a link, but I'll repost it. Oh, that looks nice. I'll repost it. Oh, Sue, I'm so glad I've given you your mojo back. I hate it when mojo goes away. That's just not good. So yeah, I've posted a link, but I'll repost it, and all of the details and the sign up link are on my blog. Like I said, we did it last year and it was very, very successful. Go. Wing of Stella, obviously, because we've got flowers. There we go. All right, and then we're just going to pop this up on some dimensionals. Alrighty, I'm just going to do it like this, and then we've got our ribbon, which is here. So I'm not going to tie a bow because this is quite a thick ribbon, but a simple knot should be just fine. Okay, I've cut my ribbon a bit short, but that's fine. I can make it, I can do it. There we go. So I think this is likely to be one of my online classes that I'm going to run. Okay, so that's cool. So then I'm going to just do thanks, because I always have a need for thanks cards. Okay. Because I've always liked to thank you guys in particular for your orders. It means I can keep doing this stuff, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there. Oh, I should have put Wink of Stella on the water, shouldn't I? Of all the things on this card that need to sparkle, it's the water. There we go. Okay, and then let's do the thanks in... Oops. Let's do it in Highland Heather, I think. Now, if I had just jade ink, I would do that, but the inks hadn't been released yet. They're on their way. So we'll just pop thanks, make sure it's the right way around. Pop it just there. There we go. Thanks, Linda. It's good to have you here. I haven't seen you in ages. I haven't spoken to you. How's that lovely little boy of yours? He's getting big now. Okay, and then we're just going to add a few gems here and there. There you go. And then we're going to glue that down to our Just Jade card base. Oh, Sue. I'd love to have you on my team. Obviously, if you belong to another demo, then do stay with that demo. But if you do drop and you want to re-sign, I'd love to have you. The other thing is I've introduced for my team is that now that I've started doing online classes, is that if you belong to my team, then you get access to that class for free. So normally the online class costs £10. If you want the bits sent to you in advance, it costs £20. But if you're on my team, you get access to the online class for free. And if you want the bits sent to you ahead of the class, then it costs you just £10. So that's a great deal as well. And that's just for my team. I'm not very... I'm a bit erratic when it comes to being in touch. But... hopefully my team don't suffer too much. I'm there when they need me. But they got questions or anything, but this isn't my full-time job, so. And there we go. So that's our second card. Look at that. Very, very lovely and simple. And again, you don't have to use the jar. These are just gorgeous flowers. And I can also see like that you could fussy cut this out and lay it on top. There's just lots and lots and lots that I think you could do with this particular bundle. So like I said, I think that's likely to be one of my online classes. So we'll keep an eye out for that. So whilst I clear up, it's time for our final round of bingo. Ooh, the tension is mounting. Who's going to be the final winner? So whilst I clear this stuff away, okay, because now that I have to put a photograph of it on the, post a photograph of it up, I don't want it to be too embarrassing. Okay, so we'll just put our jars on here. Okay, and then we'll put our flowers. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Gosh, Linda, he's 2 now. Gosh. That's amazing. I saw the picture you posted of him a little while ago. He's just so cute. He looks very like you, but he looks very like his dad as well. He's a real mix between the two of you. Right, so that's our second card. Now let's get back to the bingo. Okay? Right, are we ready? Seems dark in here. Let me see if I can get some more lights on. Hang on. Okay. Right. Don't tidy up, Doreen. Doreen, if I didn't tidy up, I'd end up with a spot like this size. I'm sure you all, it happens to all of us, doesn't it? And when I'm not on video, I'm the worst. It just, stuff goes everywhere. Goes on the floor, goes all over the place. Okay, right. So are we ready for bingo? Let's have a yes, please. Let me know that you're ready to go. Put my ink pads away at least. Okay. Dum-dum. Might need that later, so I'll put that over there. Right. Okay. Who's going to be the final winner of tonight's one? What I would say, ladies, right, in the interest of fairness, is that if you have won a prize already and you get bingo, might I suggest that you let somebody else, yeah, so we can spread it around if that's all right. Okay, right. Whoops. Okay, eyes down, ladies. Let's see how we go. Right, first up, number 19. Okay. Second, 9. Oh, Sue's on the board with B. Well done. Next is 10. Next up is 1. Got any more? I'm just, like I said, I'm going slowly because there's a time delay on Facebook. Oh, Susan's got B. Emma's got B. Lynn's got B. Good, we've got lots on the board. Excellent. Kat says, am I really slow as Sue already has B before any numbers are called? I think it's you, Kat. I think it's you, I'm afraid. All right, Susan is BI. Excellent. Linda's B. Doreen is B. Oh gosh, poor Kat. You're not on the board yet. You'll get there. You came so close last time. Right, next is 17. Okay, 15. Still on B's. Number 5. We've got a BI with Susan. Cat's on LOL. Oh my gosh, Susan's got BIN. 13. Emma's on BI. Sue's on BI. Excellent. Next is 8. Yes, Kat, you're on the board at B. You're off. Let's see what comes up next. Okay. 16 is next. $18. Oh, Susan's on BIN. Oh, close. And Susan hasn't won yet, so she goes first. She gets to keep it. Let's see. Next is 22. Linda's BI. Emma's BIN. Lynn is BI. Oh, catching up. Next is 4. Doreen's BI. Next up is number 3. Number 20. Oh my gosh! Sue Bishop, have you got... No, you haven't. You're just singing BINGO, aren't you? Oh, now you've put that in my head. Like the dog. Linda is BIN. Number 14. No, Doreen, Sue hasn't got Bishop. Sue hasn't got bingo. She's just singing the song in her head. So we're still playing. Don't throw your numbers away just yet. 14. Oh, Cat's BI. Number 6. Doreen's BIN, Linda's BING. Oh, we're getting close. Number 12. Has that made anyone bingo? Let's keep going. 11. Linda's still on BING. Emma's on BING. Ooh, we've got a few now. Any moment now, any number now, we'll have bingo. Lynn is BIN. Sue is BIN. Doreen is a shame. Right, number 21. Oh, Susan Freegrove is BINGO. Well done, Susan. Yay. So Susan is the final winner of our £25 voucher. Well done, Susan. Congratulations. And Kat, you made it to BIN. It was so close. Oh, Susan is bingo. Well done, Susan. That's Susan Freegrove, because we've got a few Susans on here tonight. So well done, Susan. I will be in touch to explain to you how to spend, well, you won't have any problem spending your £25, but how we do your order. Okay? Well done, well done. Right. Let's see, so we've got one more card to do. Susan, what other prize have you won? It's very kind of you to donate your other prize to somebody else, but what else have you won? If you've won more than one prize, you keep it. I think you won, did you win a paper pack? We'll sort it out. All right, so our last card is using the lovely You stamp set. It's really, really pretty, and the coordinating punch. Now, I used this earlier on today anyway, but I'm going to use it again. And we're going to play, this is the Magenta Madness. This is a new colour. It's just a type. Yes, please. Yes, Susan, it's all yours. Okay, right. So we start with our Whisper White card base, and then we've got our Magenta Madness layer. So we'll put that to one side, and then I'm going to stamp my greeting first. So again, with this stamp, with this punch, basically you've got 2 tip styles, and then you've got 3 widths. So you've got 1 inch, a 3/4 inch, no, you've got 1/2 inch, a 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. Okay, now as I said before, I use so when you I normally work in centimeters, but the measurements for these are specifically to inch, 1/2 inch, and all of that. So it's just really, really tricky. So I actually just use the inch measurements. Okay, so I'm going to use my mint macaron, and I'm going to use some melon mambo because that's kind of close. And what other color do I want? What other color do I want? All right, ladies, let me have your suggestions. What color do you suggest to have with the melon mambo and the mint macaron? There's a color challenge for you. All right, while I get my bits ready. Okay, so I want Just Because, which is this one here. Okay, so that's that. Let me have a look at the colours. I think maybe... Ooh, maybe that would look nice. I'm going to pick some colours and let's see. Oh, Daffodil Delight, that's a good idea. Grapefruit, Bermuda Bay. Great suggestions, guys. Great suggestions. I'd picked Coastal Cabana, but I like Bermuda Bay. That's a good idea. Let's do the Bermuda Bay. Whoop. I'm trying to grab my ink pads. Okay, and then Daffodil Delight. Yeah, yellow. Very good. Very good. Okay. Right, so let's do our greeting first in Bermuda Bay. See, you know, you guys tell me that you struggle with colour. I don't believe you now. You've all got good eyes for colour. There we go. So I'm going to just ink this up like so. Okay. And then I'm going to use I'm going to use the square end. Okay, so this is a 3/4 inch strip. Okay, I'm going to open my punch first. Okay, so we just slide it in till it goes all the way to the back. Press down, and then we've got our little piece there. I'm only going to trim it on one side for the moment. Yeah, yellow, good. And then we've got our 1 inch strip in the Magenta Madness. So again, just slide that. Let's just get that in, there we go. Okay, we just slide that till it reaches all the way to the back. And then what we've got is a nice layer. Okay, like so. I'm going to put that to one side for a minute. And then we're going to create a bit of a background for this one. Okay, so let's bring back in our scrap. So let's see, let's get our inks ready. So we've got our Bermuda Bay, our Melon Mambo, our Mint Macaron, and our Daffodil Delight. Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to gather up some of our flowers. So we've got this little one here. Grab my ink pads. We've got that one. We've got this one. What else? We've got this little one. And want a bit of a leafy image, I think. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So generally speaking, okay, when I'm doing a background, what I tend to do is I tend to start with the largest image, and I usually make the largest image the lightest image. And the reason I start with the largest image because then it's easier to fill in with the smaller images. So see this one here, this will be the last one that I use because it's the smallest. And I think I'm going to use this, I'm going to make this one the Melon Mambo, okay, because it's kind of a dark, intense color. So I'm going to use the leaf. So here is this particular flower here. So that's our large image. So I'm going to do that in yellow. I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight. Okay. So I'm just going to, oh, that looks nice. I'm just going to stamp randomly. Okay, and again, if you just try and stamp sort of in triangles, all right, that kind of helps you build your image. And then I'm going to stamp this image in Bermuda Bay. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of building little areas of colour around my card. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my leaf, which is in the Mint Macaron. Okay, like so, and you can see that I'm also stamping off. All right, and then we've got my pink. I'm going to Okay, and then we can just keep on going like that, just building our image. And again, if you're combining colors, it helps with laying out your colors if you have, oh, wrong one, if you have more than 3. So it just helps with making sure that you don't have the same colors repeating next to one another. So here, so you'll see here I have yellow and Bermuda Bay and Melon Mumbo. So I'll put mint macaron in the center here, like that. And then here I'm going to put some yellow, like so. And then over here, I think we want, so we want some yellow here. Okay, like so. And then I think we'll put a mint macaron in the center. So you can kind of see how I sort of build a background, okay? And then we'll just, again, go around and just add some images kind of off the edges, just to fill in some of these areas along the side. So I'll add a little bit of Bermuda Bay here. So when you stamp it off the edge like that, it just makes it look a little bit more like it's, you know, you've cut a piece of paper. Now, this one I'm not happy with, but I'm going to cover that up, so I'm not so bad. So here we go. Look at that. Lovely, bright and beautiful. Love the way you're working it. Yeah, I love doing backgrounds. I mean, look at that. That's just your own paper there. You don't need, this is part of the reason why I never get round to using my own designer series paper, because I make it, and if I want a background, I create the one that I want by doing stuff like this. Okay, so we've got that, and then we've got, bring these back in. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on the bottom there to cover up that little boo-boo of mine, and then I'm going to grab, I'm actually going to grab, where is it? It's the new white ribbon. Is this it here? No. I'm just going to try and grab it. It's underneath everything somewhere. Found it. Slipped down the back. So we've got this lovely white ribbon. And what else I want? Yeah, no, that will do. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this on here. Okay. So like I said, this particular punch is something that's dead easy to miss. It looks a bit boring, but I think it's one of those ones that will just keep on. You just bring it out again and again and again for just these little sentiment strips. And like that, it doesn't just fit this particular stamp set. And if you look at our catalogue cover, I'll show you in just one second. It actually features this set on the front. So all these 3 cards are made using this set. Really lovely, really gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. So then we're just going to put these on dimensionals. Okay, let's use up some of these edges. Okay, but before we do that, I'm going to put some ribbon on here. Hi Mary, welcome. Yes, thank you everybody for sharing. Do remember to do that. Not only does it help everybody, help me, but it means you get 3 entries into the prize draw, so it's a good thing. Okay, so just do our usual of our little zigzag of ribbon. There we go. over slightly. See, and here is why I use the snail, because it means I can do this and just move the stuff to where I want it to be. And then I'm going to finish this off by just stamping a little flower just here. Okay, that's it. And then we'll just pop this down. It's a bit crooked actually, so let's straighten that. Okay, and then we'll just trim it at the back. There we go, and then we'll get our rhinestones. So we'll put one in the center here, and then we'll put a couple. We'll just dot it about. And here. And we'll put one up here, I think. There we go. Okay, and of course let's colour a little with some Wink of Stella. Wouldn't be right if we didn't, would it? Here we go. Now again, as I say, if I was making this card and I had the Magenta Madness inks, that's exactly what I would be using for these pink flowers. But the Melon Mambo is not a bad match. I love these flowers here. These yellow ones are gorgeous. There we go. Good suggestion on the colours, guys. Well done. And then we'll just glue this down. Okay. So there we go. That's our final card for this evening. Now, bear with me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back in not just the cards we've made tonight, but the cards we made earlier on today. Okay, in case you missed any of the videos or you've forgotten. Okay, so let's just keep this going. Oh, Kathy, always using Wink of Stella. I don't know if you watched the one earlier on where I challenged myself to not use Wink of Stella for a whole video, and it was really hard. I struggled, I could tell you. Right, so here are the 3 cards from tonight. There we go. Really pleased with those. They turned out really well. Okay, so there's those 3. Then we had our our last session where I played with the Beautiful World suite. So we made these 3 cards. These were the ones where I didn't use Wink of Stella. It was tough, I can tell you, but we did it. We managed. And then our session this morning, our first session, we played with the Field of Flowers stamp set and coordinating punch, and we made these 3 cards. So lots and lots and lots of lovely ones. Let me know which is your favourite. I know there's lots to choose from. So let me see if I can try and... Can't really fit them all in. We've made so many. I don't know if you can see them all. But anyway. So thank you so much, ladies. It's been such fun today. I've had an absolute blast with all of you. Thank you for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy your prizes. Don't forget, before you go, if you're going to place an order, use the host code, which is valid until Monday. If you use that code, then I'll send you a pack of embellishments and you'll get entries into the prize draw. I'll post the links for my paper share and my stamp club for you, and also for that fantastic sign-up offer, demonstrator sign-up offer. So these videos and everything will be on my page for quite some time. Well, they're not going anywhere, so you can still come back and have a look at them. I'll also upload them to YouTube, so if you're watching it on the replay, do give me a like and a share. As I say, thanks again, everybody. It's been fantastic. Oh, got hearts and kisses. Yay. Thank you, everybody. It's been lovely. And I will see you all on Tuesday for our regular Facebook Live, which is when I will announce the winners of the big prize draw. So to remind you, the big prize draw, the top prize is your choice of kit from the catalogue. The second prize is a pack of the Honeybee Designer Series paper from Celebration, and the third prize is the Sending You Thoughts stamp set, again from Celebration. So lots of lovely prizes up for grabs. Make sure to do all the things you need to do to get entries, and I'll see you all again on Tuesday. Talk to you soon. Bye.